So guys, Eddie Hearn was talking with IFL TV, and he said he was asked about Kell Brook, and I was wondering what's happening with Kell Brook. Where's his career going? Who's he fighting? And you'd be surprised to know that Eddie Hearn said that he's going to be keeping one eye on Khan Crawford. Most people think that Amir Khan's going to lose to Terence Crawford. So if he loses, Eddie Hearn's talking about a potential Khan fight. I am not surprised by this. Kell Brook is still looking for a Khan fight from what Eddie Hearn's comments was, unless that's Eddie Hearn just saying that. But it looks to me like Kell Brook is probably not going to fight anybody hard next, and he's going to wait for an Amir Khan fight. Eddie Hearn said he could fight on a Joshua undercard. So if he's going to fight on a Joshua undercard, what kind of level of opponent are we going to have? Is he going to be the co-main event? Is he going to be down the card? If he's going to be down the card, then it's not going to be a big fight, that's for sure. It's not going to be a big fight. It's not going to be against anyone that's top level. They were talking about Jesse Vargas. They were talking about, but I don't think Kell Brook's going to fight anyone. I think Kell Brook's going to fight a guy like the guy that he fought last, and then he's just going to wait for the Amir Khan fight. I don't believe, I said when Kell Brook lost to Errol Spence that I don't believe he's fully healed. I don't believe his eyes are fully healed, and I don't know whether they're going to look to put him in there with anyone tough, and all they want is the Amir Khan fight. That's what Eddie Hearn wants for him. The fact that Amir Khan's gone down the Terence Crawford route, surely now Kell Brook would say, just put me in there with Jarrett Hurd, or put me in there with someone else. But it seems to me like Kell Brook, throughout his whole career, has struggled to get fights, or he's just so badly chased Amir Khan that he's forgot that there's other top fighters out there. This guy in his whole career has only fought 3 fighters. He's only fought Gennady Golovkin, Sean Porter, and Errol Spence, and 2 of them he's been knocked out, where he's broke his eye socket. He's been damaged. And 1 fight, he won a good fight against Sean Porter in his backyard. You have to give him credit for that. It was a close fight, but he did enough to win. But that's really his only win. That's his only highlight in his career. That's his only that's the only achievement in his career. And don't get me wrong, it's a big achievement going abroad to win a world title, but you can't be called a great fighter for 1 win. There's many guys that have been able to win once at the top level, and then after that, that's what they live off. And Kell Brook at the minute is that fighter. Amir Khan's had many great wins. Kell Brook hasn't. Kell Brook hasn't had any, in my opinion, any great wins apart from 1. And the other 2 top fighters he fought, he lost, and he got knocked out badly. So I think it's quite disappointing that Kell Brook is still, chasing the Khan fight. Personally, I wanted to see him fight Jarrett Hurd. Where was the fact that Kell Brook going to 154 and dominating those guys? Where's that all gone? Where's that all gone? Eddie Hearn said that he's going to go up to 154 and dominate, and that's not materialized. He's talking about coming down. We don't know what he's doing. It's there's no plan. There's no plan for Kell Brook. It just seems to me like he's just waiting. I'm waiting for Khan. What shall I do? Where shall I go? There's no plan. There's just him fighting these average fighters. That's what he's been doing for majority of his career. So he needs to really just jump in with someone for a unified title with Jarrett Hurd at 154. That's what he should have done. Or he should fight someone at 154 where he's comfortable. Fight Liam Smith. Why not fight Liam Smith? That'll be a decent fight. That'll be a decent scrap. Maybe they might even be able to stick that on pay-per-view. And now Liam Smith is with Matchroom, so that's an easy fight to make. Why is Eddie Hearn still looking at the fact that Khan's fighting, and that fight might not dead in the water? If Khan wins, that fight's dead in the water. Maybe Khan retires after Crawford. You've got to look at it. Just say if Khan retires after Crawford, what's Kell Brook going to do? Is he going to then just say, all right, put me in the biggest fight? Well, he could just do that now. If he wins, he puts himself in a position where Amir Khan's probably going to be forced to fight him. This is what I mean, that Kell Brook's never put himself in a position where Amir Khan was forced to fight him. If Kell Brook goes up to beats Jarrett Hurd for the unified 154, Amir Khan will 100% fight him, because Kell Brook will put himself on another level if he does that. But Kell Brook doesn't have any ambition to do that. That's the issue. That's the problem. All he wants to do is fight Amir Khan. That's all he wants to do. He doesn't want to take any risks. You know, and people say, well, he took a risk. Well, the Errol Spence fight, he had no choice. That was a mandatory. He would either vacate his belt or fight him. The Gennady Golovkin fight, he had nothing to lose in that fight. He was moving up weight, right? It's the same with Amir Khan and Canelo. Eddie Hearn said the same thing at that point. That Amir Khan's got nothing to lose. If he loses, people will say, well, oh, he's too big. The same with Kell Brook when he fought Golovkin. He had nothing to lose. You know, he's making a lot of money, more money than he made before. And, you know, he was fighting for the middleweight title. So he had nothing to lose. And he wouldn't have lost his welterweight title. So he had nothing to lose in that fight. But yeah, you know, I think Kell Brook has, in my opinion, you know, chased Amir Khan for majority of his career rather than carving his own legacy. You know, which really is quite bleak because he hasn't really fought any fighters. He hasn't really fought any top... Like, the problem is, Kell Brook's fought... Sean Porter was a good fighter. He won a good decision. Then he fought Errol Spence and Gennady Golovkin, who were top fighters, and he lost. But there's not been anything in between. It's been those three, or there's been all D-level fighters. He hasn't fought B, A level. You know, he's fought 2A plus guys, and he's probably fought an A guy in Porter, which he won, but he never fought B-level fighters. You know, this is the problem. But it's just frustrating with Kell Brook because I wanted to see him against Jesse Vargas. I wanted to see how he looks, but seems like that's not going to happen now. Leave your thoughts, guys, about this situation. It looks to me like Eddie Hearn and Kell Brook still are chasing Amir Khan. Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.